Matt and Liz Logelin seemed like they could overcome anything. From the beginning of their relationship, they had proven to be a couple strong and united enough that everyone thought they would be together forever. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like, and share this video with your friends. From high school to a long-distance relationship, from landing awesome jobs to getting married, everything was going well until their daughter was born. Then tragedy turned everything upside down. Matt and Liz, originally from Minnesota, met at a gas station when they were both seniors in high school. Liz walked up to Matt and mispronounced his name the first time. No matter, though, that was the beginning of what could be a fairy tale love story, and the two became inseparable until it was time to go to college. The loving couple enrolled in different universities. Liz went to California while Matt attended a local university. The couple endured the distance but maintained their relationship. When Matt was contemplating pursuing a PhD after completing his master's degree, he made a life-changing decision that would shock everyone. After so many years apart, Matt decided to move to the other side of the country to be close to his great love in Los Angeles. From there, the two took life by the horns. They traveled the world and created incredible new memories together. With life and love seemingly on his side, Matt proposed to Liz in Nepal. Everything seemed perfect. After exchanging vows in 2005 in a picture-perfect ceremony filled with friends and loved ones, Matt and Liz were ecstatic to start their life together, and things seemed to be going well. With Matt, a project manager at Yahoo, and Liz, a financial executive at Disney, the couple bought a house together. Now, they would have their own home. But the happiness didn't end there. 2 years after the start of their marriage, the young couple found out that they were expecting their first child, a girl. They couldn't wait to share the happy news with those close to them. But since they couldn't all be around, the excited parents-to-be created a pregnancy blog to keep them informed, a modern solution for modern times. They kept people up to date with Liz's progress with adorable photos on the blog. However, Liz's pregnancy was not easy. As you may already know, no pregnancy is true. Normally healthy and active, Liz suffered severe morning sickness and was even hospitalized for a couple of weeks after her pregnancy was classified as high risk. Meanwhile, Matt kept an eye on his wife and continued updating his pregnancy blog. On March 24, 2008, the couple welcomed their daughter, Maddie, into the world via cesarean section. Weighing just 3 pounds, 14 ounces, Maddie was rushed to the NICU after Liz saw her baby girl briefly. At this moment, there was no concern. With great joy, Matt announced the birth on the blog they had run together. Madeline is here. The proud parents will continue to update everyone about our precious baby. We look forward to more good news, he added. But he would never have imagined the words he would soon write. From this moment on, his whole life would take an unexpected 180-degree turn. Liz couldn't wait to hold her beloved daughter in her arms. However, doctors ordered her 24 more hours of bed rest before she was wheeled in to see her baby. It was a moment that both Liz and Matt had been waiting for a long time, had even dreamed of. But just when the three were able to get some much-needed bonding time, tragedy struck. As Matt carefully helped Liz into the wheelchair, Liz suddenly said, "I feel dizzy," and collapsed into his arms. They immediately came to help them. Although the nurses told him that fainting is common among new mothers, especially after giving birth, Matt sensed that something was not right with his beloved wife. Just 27 hours after giving birth to Madeline, a rare and fatal pulmonary embolism tragically took Liz's life at just 30 years old. Devastated, Matt was speechless. He was never going to hold her baby, Matt remembered painfully. In a single day, Matt had gone from an ecstatic new father to a devastated widower. He had hoped to fill the pregnancy blog with loving photos of the happy family, but instead, his next post was heartbreaking. "That same day, my world fell apart," he wrote, grieving. Matt found himself both a heartbroken widower and a loving new father. Unable to cope with the confusing onslaught of emotions, he became overwhelmed by the thought of raising newborn Maddie alone. He went to the living room and held his daughter for the first time. When Matt was finally able to bring Madeline home for the first time, he felt like the house was alive again. The first few weeks after Liz's death had been agonizing, but Matt was encouraged by the thought that his daughter needed him and that a part of her woman lived in her. To channel his intense feelings, Matt began posting on an online fatherhood forum. He also transformed his and Liz's pregnancy blog into a personal parenting blog. The single father found some solace in writing, where he could capture all his ideas. He also received helpful advice on how to care for a baby from parents in similar situations. Matt's blog, now called Matt, Liz, and Madeline, Life and Death, all in a 27-hour period, would make a meaningful virtual scrapbook for Madeline, an offering for her beloved. Something inspiring and truly incredible emerged from tragedy. Soon the forum became a widespread cathartic outlet, attracting tens of thousands of views from around the world. Along with his valuable words, the blog also turned out to be a venue for something truly sincere. When people started reading all of Matt's doubts and concerns, everything changed. Aside from the well wishes, the single father began receiving various items, such as diaper bags, nail clippers, and baby clothes, which soon filled the modest living room of his home. "I never imagined that people would care about us the way they do," Matt said gratefully. With the help of some of his avid readers, Matt created a charity in Liz's name. Little by little, he transformed that painful loss into something truly positive, capable of helping others. Keeping in mind that Liz herself was a runner, the foundation organized walks and 5K runs in Liz's hometown, and all the money raised was given to the widows and widowers Matt had met through his blog. Run by volunteers, the foundation also hosted a Celebration of Hope gala on the weekend closest to Liz's birthday, September 17th, and an event called Walk Run 5K/Hope Around the World. All profits from these activities go directly to the Liz Logelin Foundation. But the story does not end there. You'd think this would be enough for this man, but you'll actually be surprised. As time went by, Matt was struck by how much his daughter resembled his late wife. He realized that, in many ways, his blog is a love letter to Madeline and Liz. "I want Madeline to know that her father didn't curl up into a ball and start drinking excessively. I want her to know that I was there, doing everything I could for her, and trying to make her as happy as I could," Matt said. In 2009, with Maddie by his side, Matt traveled to India, where he wrote a memoir titled 2 Kisses for Maddie, a memoir of loss and love. This place had a special memory in Matt. India was an especially significant place, as Matt and Liz had traveled there after their wedding. The book became an instant New York Times bestseller, and more good luck awaited him. In 2016, news began to circulate that Channing Tatum was helming a big-budget Hollywood film adaptation of the book. The famous actor is slated to serve as executive producer and could even star in the pending father-daughter drama. So where does this leave Matt and Maddie? Following the memoir, Matt co-authored with his friend Sarah Jensen a children's book titled Be Glad Your Dad Is Not an Octopus. It's a humorous G-rated version of the Would You Rather game, accompanied by adorable illustrations by Jared Chapman, and has received rave reviews. Maddie turned 10 on March the 24th, 2018. That date also marked 10 years since the tragic death of her mother. Over the years, Maddie has gotten to know her mother through stories and photographs. He also became involved in the foundation's activities and even tried to raise money for people in need outside of the organization's regular activities. He is quite a hero.